wing of the castle.
Hello?
Oh my God, the Scoleri brothers!
Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
See, we're on a mission from God.
Hello everyone and welcome to the very first Video Rangers podcast. I'm Mike Spinacco. Sitting beside me is Chris Dietz. Say hello, Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris.
So, here we are.
Yeah, we finally did something.
Here we are.
Instead of sitting around and doing God all nothing.
Instead of sitting around saying things that nobody can hear, that now they can hear.
Oh, now our opinion can be expressed.
Oh yeah.
And the whole world can listen.
I think people are gonna love it. So for those of you who don't know, we were once.
Trust me, no one knows.
Yeah, I'm
no one
pretty
knows
positive.
who we are.
Pretty sure that nobody knows.
No one knows who we are.
No, and the few that do turned it off really quickly. We once had a show on YouTube called Drunk Movie 3000, and nobody watched it.
No, but it was more for fun than anything. Just like this kind of show is more for fun than anything. It'd be great if it took off, but this is just the day-to-day life of going to work and things of that nature. It's really kind of sucks. This is a nice little change up to actually hang out with my friend for like an hour and we just do stuff and have like a purpose.
Yeah, something to do. I've played way
too
much Destiny in the past few months.
That's a lot of the, we've been kicking this around for a while. So
probably about 6 years.
We figured, fuck it, we got money now.
A little bit.
Broke, not a lot.
I'm not in my mom's basement anymore.
No.
That's good.
So we figured, hey, why not? Let's just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man. No one listens, and so what?
Yeah, what else am I doing?
Who cares? Exactly.
But so basically, what we're gonna do is every episode is talk about some movie that nobody wants to watch, and then
maybe we might do a couple good ones. We'll see.
There'll be a good one.
This movie wasn't too bad that we saw.
I liked it. And then we'll talk about some TV, preferably like stuff nobody watches anymore.
Yeah, it would be mostly classic stuff. And classic, I don't know, just like, I guess, a retro and nostalgic.
Yeah, like we're going to probably look into different strokes.
Nostalgic.
We're not going to look at maybe, let's say, Just the 10 of Us.
Oh, why not? I don't watch that. I used to watch Just the 10 of Us.
I like Just the 10 of Us, but there's probably only 10 episodes.
Maybe.
We could find out. I'm sure we will. So, the movie of the week, or depending on the frequency of how we do this.
Yeah, who knows?
Is Maniac. Was made in 1980. Directed by William Lustig, known for the Maniac Cop series 1 through 3. Starring Joe Spinell and Caroline Munro.
Is it Spinal?
Spinal. I don't know. I didn't type it into the.
That's all right. No one cares.
A pronunciation calculator. So Joe Spinell plays Frank Zito. He's a very disturbed gentleman who was apparently abused at the hands of his prostitute mother. And
charming
fellow. And he's gonna go out every night and try to get rid of all these fancy women. He doesn't like fancy women.
It's they do the gore very well. Of course, it's Tom Savini, who everyone knows. He does a good job in this. He's in it briefly. He's probably the shot in the movie.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite kill.
It's honestly one of my, maybe all time. I've never seen. This is the first time we've both seen the movie.
I've had it for 2 years.
He gets his head blown off, and it's holy shit, and they fucking nailed it.
Oh, it was definitely
they put it in slow motion, and they let it run a little to like, all right, come on, go to the next scene already. They really wanted to let you see everything, but it looked like he really got fucking blown the fuck away.
It was fucking crazy, man.
Holy shit.
For those of you who may or may not, Joe Spinell. I don't know what the fuck this guy's name is. He's in The Godfather. He's in Rocky. He's in Nighthawks. He plays Chi-Chi in in Godfather. The family had a lot of buffers. And he does a great job.
He's in Rocky.
Yeah.
He's the mobster who wants him to throw fights, right?
Yeah, he wants him to invest in condominiums.
And he has him he wants him to break the guy's thumbs.
Yeah. When you don't do what I ask you make me look bad, Rock. So you going out with this girl? Take her somewhere nice. Take her to the zoo, Rock.
He doesn't say that. The other guy.
I know, but still.
But he's in the car with him. He talks like the zoo.
Yeah, take her to the zoo. That's not politically correct.
I don't care.
Okay.
It was a medical term.
It was.
Just like moron used to be a medical term, and idiot used to be a medical term, and people use it as a
term of endearment.
Not exactly, but
okay.
Maybe with your friends. And,
maybe.
It has a totally different meaning now, and a very bad meaning. It's hey, we're not that politically correct, but hey, I'm not Trump here.
Yeah.
I'm not grabbing anybody's pussy. I'm not a star though, so only stars can do that. I'll grab some pussy. All right.
So co-starring in this movie is Caroline Munro, and she plays Anna D'Antoni. She was in Slaughter High, the Dr. Phibes movies, and Dracula AD 1972, which is a Hammer picture.
Is Slaughter High the one with the kid that they torture almost?
With there's
a group of teenagers.
We
shower. Watched it.
Yeah.
And
it's gory. It's got
there's male nudity in it.
Yeah. Which throws you off. You don't see that. You never see Mel Bush.
Like her face. Mel Bush. That movie sucked, but yeah, this Maniac movie, it is really twisted. It's basically from his perspective completely. It's just him. Like, it's everything, you're hearing his voices in his head, and he's got mannequins of his victims, and it's like if you've seen the cover, I'm sure we'll put one up or something. It's a pretty cool cover. It's like the movie poster and everything. It's brutal looking. It basically says everything about the movie right there.
Pretty much.
He's got a scalp in his hand. I mean, holy shit.
Yeah, he basically goes around, he scalps women, he puts them on mannequins, and he keeps them forever.
Now, is this rated R?
I would certainly hope so.
I would think it'd be rated past R.
I mean, I can't wait to have a small child to show this to.
My God. It's not rated. Excuse this. On the DVD, the Blu-ray says not rated.
Well, maybe the cuts and unrated. I'll have to look into that.
I wonder what it was rated exactly. I don't know when they started rating movies.
Well, I mean, you got a budget.
It wasn't until the 80s till PG-13 came around. Not that I was coming. They really didn't take ratings too seriously back then.
No. I mean, look at 16 Candles. It's a PG-13 movie, and you get, full frontal on that thing.
Well, yeah, PG-13, I think you could have nudity, but as long as it's not sexual. So you might have just boobs pop out, and okay, someone ripped their shirt off or something. It's always a non-sexual, but, they only make PG-13 movies now because everyone can go see them. And that's just a terrible thing. You get these shitty Wolverine movies, and
I like the last one.
It was in Japan.
The Weapon X. I like that one.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I didn't like
the Logan's coming out soon.
Well, it should be good. I didn't like the first one, and we saw that. We had that. Remember, we had the early.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I've ever seen.
No, I know.
It was a bootleg copy that Mike somehow acquired. And it's like, I'm sure a lot of people saw this one too, because it was a big deal. And it had all the...
Had the blood in it.
Yes, it had blood in it, which wasn't in the theatrical version. Yeah. And it is very raw. Like, all the CGI isn't clean, and it's all very, they show the outside of the plane flying, and it's just like a polygon almost. And, but it's like, you can see the wires on people. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it because you got to see the movie-making process at the same time.
Yeah.
And his claws looked different. They weren't polished. They
I'd argue that version was better than the one that came out.
That's the only time I've ever actually seen it full way through. And I enjoyed it because we got to laugh at the stupid little scenes like that of
We saw the cables. He's doing the flips and the.
Oh, yeah, it was great, you know. And then they fucked up the Deadpool character. And what are they doing?
But
went to shit. But
so there was no blood in Wolverine, but there was blood in Maniac. A lot of it.
A lot of blood. It looked like Kool-Aid, and then sometimes it looks like real blood.
Like you got to see the scalping process. I don't know how accurate it was, but it was.
When he pulled the scalp back, was real. That was a good. That looked really good.
Yeah.
The effects.
The cutting didn't.
The cutting
look too
is
good.
just the blood coming off the knife. It was very. You could tell. Not a big deal. I mean, it's 1980.
But you know what?
I mean, but everything. Like I said, it was very brutal. It's still lifting a scalp off. Holy shit! Is that personal?
Yeah.
I mean, she's supposedly. I mean, could you imagine they did it and she's supposed to be alive? I mean, the victim is like dead, and he does that after like his prize, his trophy, and it's like, god damn, are you kidding? Like, it looked real. Yeah. It looked pretty damn real.
They definitely spent money on the... I mean, the budget is an estimated, according to IMDb, it's $350,000. So you definitely spent money on the effects. I mean, they look really good, considering what year it is. Movie's only 87 minutes long. That was nice.
Short. It felt longer.
All those fucking... movies do, man.
You know, it felt longer. The guy,
the New York Ripper is like that, man.
Creepy as hell. He's like all sweaty half the time. He
looks hot.
He's a big dude.
Looks out of shape.
I mean, he looks big with these girls, so it's really not, you know. But like, he looks all greasy. Everything in the '70s in New York City is dirty.
Yep.
The subway is like horrifying.
Yeah, I'm not a fan myself.
The trailer is very good for this, and they give a lot away. Like, I mean, hell, I remember we first watched the trailer. Like, damn, they're just showing like almost everything.
Oh yeah, you get almost all the kills. A lot of them.
And
you get the best kill in the trailer. You used to think
like nowadays that the trailers are bad and they give stuff away. No, they've been doing that for a long time. Yeah. They give lots of stuff away.
I'll just give it to it. I mean, it's 1980. This movie is graphic. It's definitely not the most graphic thing to come out of the era, because there's a lot of that, but it was nominated for a Saturn Award, best low budget film, and it was condemned by Gene Siskel. Condemned.
Is the Saturn Award still around? I've never heard of it.
I hope it is.
It probably is.
They probably changed their name after the Sega Saturn.
The Sega Saturn.
Which we will talk about in length about my experience with the Sega Saturn.
Mike is you have one, right?
I have one.
You have one.
I've had one since launch, basically.
Launch.
I'm the asshole that paid $400 for one.
Should have bought a PlayStation.
Oh, that's what the guy at fucking Electronics Boutique told me.
Oh, he's telling you.
He told me to. I saved up, dude. I saved up all my money, man. Like
Electronics Boutique.
I remember.
I haven't heard that word name.
I remember. I was like, I forget how old I was. I don't know. I was 8th grade, probably.
95. Yeah.
8th or 9th grade.
14,
yeah,
15.
and I saved. I remember my dad told me, like, if I saved all my money, I could buy one. I saved it for like a while, and I saved up all the money, and then he actually, I bought the system, and then he bought me a bunch of games for him. I got like 5 games, but I'm fucking 8th, 9th grade me, and I'm not thinking about.
Yeah, I mean, Sega. It's the system you want. There's no Nintendo out yet.
Yeah, and so fucking this guy comes out, and he's from behind the desk, and he tells me like, hey, I'm gonna, you should really buy the PlayStation. Now I didn't get it on launch day, but I got it within the first few months. And I was like, no, Sony makes CD players, basically. It's like, I'm laughing at this guy. So I walk out with the Sega Saturn. I walk out with Hang On GP, College Slam, Virtua Cop was the pack-in.
How much money did you spend?
Well, I paid for the system. My dad bought the games.
You bought 3 games for you?
Well, Virtua Cop was packed in.
Okay.
To the
you bought $100 worth of games.
But I got... it was College Slam and the other shitty one I said.
I just noticed something.
Hang On GP. That's what it was.
Just from the Maniac cover, Oh, did you notice this on the book ending?
I did not. I do now, though. He's got quite the ski mask.
The part where if you were to slide your movie in and on the case and the Maniac, the spine, yes, he has a nice ski mask on and the top. It's kind of funny. I wasn't expecting to see that. It's very cool, actually.
It's pretty nice.
It's pretty cool.
So when you're looking at the movie, he's looking at you.
It's menacing, very menacing.
He's watching.
They could have called it, menacing.
Well, the guy's a maniac.
He is fucking crazy.
He really did. He put on a decent performance.
I thought he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, for a guy that basically was like a character actor in mob movies.
Yeah, he is, the acting, but he's the main focus.
Yeah.
And it's not bad. I don't know. I'm not the best. I've seen a lot of movies, and I thought he was believable. It didn't seem like shit. It was just the whole movie's like dreamlike to it.
Yeah. No, it's you definitely see it from his perspective, which is
that's it. There's no like a scene changing over to the police, and then we gotta get this guy, and they're looking at the newspaper and they throw it down and drive off, or whole. Maybe the chief is addressing the police, talking about it. All you see really is newspaper headlines about his latest kill, things like that.
You don't get too much. That's the only time you're really dealing with anybody in the public, and it's not exactly like these women are walking around in fear, thinking that he's gonna come. You just see the headline and you move on. But it's. Well, what I liked about it was that you really did have that New York look to it.
It's all New York.
It's all shot in New York.
Only probably the scene in his room, and it might be a real.
And the cemetery.
Room.
I mean,
the cemetery looked like a real cemetery.
I
think they shot.
I'm trying to think of where they could have filmed that.
There's lots of.
I mean,
there's giant.
How do you get a permit to film in a cemetery?
They might not have. It might not. They might have skipped permits on something.
Yeah, I mean, well,
you just slipped the cemetery guy $100.
I guess.
I mean, do they shoot in cemeteries? Who allows that?
I don't know.
It looked like a real cemetery. The headstones.
I'll tell you what.
Are fucking headstones.
Night of the Living Dead looks like it was shot in a cemetery.
It is.
It
is. I've seen it. Angry Video Game Nerd has a video on that, and I watched. And he goes to that cemetery. Yeah. It was an interesting video.
Dude, that's
the real cemetery.
Oh, we lost the mic. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna fix this.
We're professionals.
Not really, though.
We're in a studio.
It does look good. It looks like we're doing something.
We're broadcasting on top of Yago Crag.
Yeah, coming to you live from the top of the Yago Crag. Oh Lord. Boy, what am I doing with my life?
We're gonna do some dad jokes later.
Yeah,
have a good old time.
Let's see if I can fix this mic without making too much noise. I don't think that's gonna happen.
He's gonna do that?
Yeah. Well,
Mike's just gonna hold his mic.
Yep, pretty much. All right, we'll fix this. The mic is reattached. Thank God.
All right, we had a studio producer come in. You had to fix it.
Yep.
We had a big meeting about it. We're very angry.
We just got an engineer fired.
Yeah. Show is on.
He'll never work in this industry again. No. Not at all. The industry of recording and.
We're big shots here.
It's people's extra bedrooms.
We're big shots here at Video Rangers.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's talk about the Video Rangers name.
The Video Rangers name.
Where did that come from? Why don't you tell the story?
Well, that's not it. Where is it? I can't find it.
Well, nobody can see it.
I don't need it. That's true. So, I just like to have it in my hand.
Yeah.
But I don't need it. Well, Video Rangers is... If you ever had a Captain Video or the old mom and pop video store, you remember, you walk in, they got a cardboard cutout of Freddy, they got every damn movie ever on the wall. You got the little barn doors for the porn section.
Or the beads.
Or the beads, yeah, the beads. You got a little video game section.
Mostly Nintendo and Sega games.
It was a happening time, wasn't it? You go there, you might spend a half hour looking for what you wanted to see.
I remember driving my dad insane.
It was a good time. It was one of those nooks and crannies of childhood that you just you look forward to. You did
Friday, look forward to going to
the video game for the whole weekend. You rent a movie,
video game and pizza,
and you get a free popcorn.
Yeah,
you can't. You don't get that anymore. It's not
No, Redbox has no popcorn or porn section.
It's convenient now. You got your Netflix. It's on. You got your TV shows.
But it was something to do.
You got your movies. This gets you out of the house.
Hey.
Might run into somebody, maybe a pretty girl. I don't know.
Your mom runs into another mom. They start chit-chatting about, I don't know how I do it, And I barely have time to watch Roseanne.
I'm sure lots of people, you go there, and you don't even rent anything. You kind of hung out there.
Did that a couple times.
And we got to get out of here. I don't like what I see here today. Like, the movie's not there that you want. Oh, isn't that a shame? But that's how life was. The movie wasn't there that day.
No. And so you rented something else you never heard of. And that cover looked really cool.
Chris, we can't. You're not renting a video today. We just got to drop this movie off. Like you go to drop movie off before they had a Dropbox. You had to go inside.
Yep.
So I remember, I go look at the video games. Oh, Contra's there. I want to play Contra or something, and but I'm not gonna. It won't be here next time. So I'd hide it. You ever hide it? I used to hide games sometimes.
Yeah, people would hide games all the time.
Because I knew, I can't get it now, but maybe tomorrow or the next day when we gotta come back, I'll get a game and I'll hide it. It'll be gone by then. So I used to hide the games. So, but Video Rangers though that's it. The old mom and pop place. There was no Blockbuster. Probably was around. It was in our town. No, it came later.
Blockbuster was like 95. 94, something like that? Or is it even that late? I don't even know.
Yeah, you know what? It probably was around that time. About 95. I'm sure it was around.
Yeah.
Like, I think Newburgh Blockbuster was there before our town got one.
But yeah, it was a sad day. There was at
least 3 or 4 in our town.
There was a block.
Separate.
You couldn't go more than a couple hundred yards without hitting
Video
the next
Rangers.
one. Yeah, it was Video Ranger.
Video Rangers was in the plaza, at the supermarket plaza.
And then there was Captain Video later on.
I think that's where it moved to, because on the card that I have, if I can find it,
somewhere
it says
you're going to throw out an address and get some poor soul killed, by the way.
It's a Captain Video company, so they probably bought it at some point, or they owned it, and they didn't, they don't want to change the name. And if you see, we'll have the logo up at some point, and it's an old Video Ranger card, and it says Videotape Club.
So
that's great.
Basically, if you decided to keep listening after all this, then you know why it's called Video Rangers.
Now you know. I think we were supposed to do this 10 minutes ago, but whatever, it doesn't matter.
We're just
shooting the fucking breeze here.
Firing on all cylinders. Don't know what the hell we're doing. Coming in too hot.
We're just two regular guys who have regular jobs and regular lives. who now have a podcast that will last for who knows how long.
Yeah. This could be the last episode.
And you know what? It's the greatest episode already.
Oh, yeah. If we do end it, we could end it on a high note. That's it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and all the support.
We'll have a GoFundMe to get a second episode going. We'll be
they'll bring us back like Family Guy.
I love how, and we did have the YouTube channel, and it was called Little Chug of 40 Ounce at first. It is now called
To Be Concluded.
To Be Concluded, but there is now a Video Ranger YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Right?
Video Rangers Podcast is the name of the YouTube channel, and all of these will be placed onto there. Until we can
and you probably put them on To Be Concluded.
We'll probably put them on both, but
because at least you got subscribers on the other one. We go because
we want at least one person to hear it.
We'll kind of get the word out.
Yeah, because it's always nice when you get.
It's more entertaining when it's feedback.
Even if you shit all over me, I don't even care. I used to love it when people would tell us to shut the fuck up, because basically what the podcast or the videos was. Like our take on a Mystery Science Theater 3000,
but it was just off the cuff, no written jokes, just go.
We just drank and
drank and smoked.
Yeah,
and
we watched a really bad movie usually.
At the time,
some were great.
We were in our early to mid 20s, and hell, Mike worked at a pizzeria. I worked across the street, at a beer store. It was like a match made in heaven. Yeah.
We had beer and mozzarella sticks.
So I mean,
all the time.
We'd get off work and I'd just go down to Mike's house. We'd watch a movie, hang out, and just have a couple drinks. I'd get free beer. You'd have pizza. It was a gay old time, as the Flintstones say.
Okay.
See, that word changes meaning. It used to be happy.
Yeah. Now what does it mean? In the context that you just used it, explain to the crowd.
Oh, it meant we had a happy time. That's what I said.
Thank you, because we just scared off all of our southern listeners. Oh, we just lost the South.
They don't have electricity down there. Come on.
Sure they do.
Oh, come on down to the Video Rangers podcast. We'll treat you like family. Come on down. You could rent Arthur or something. Or, maybe you could watch Faces of Death. You can't get that at Blockbuster. Could you get Faces of Death at Blockbuster? Nope. You can't get porn at Blockbuster.
You could get it at Captain Video.
And that's what the best part of the mom and pops was. And the Blockbuster put them all out of business, pretty much. Captain Video was around for a while still. Eventually that split, and Blockbuster took all their videos.
You know what's funny about that, though? It makes Captain Video was a big store. It was
a pretty big store.
That was a big store.
I guess they weren't as big as Blockbuster.
But it was a big store. I'm talking about square footage. That was a massive store.
How big was...
Did
they have other stores? Like other Captain Video?
They did.
Franchises,
there
basically?
was Westchester City had.
Okay.
But what I meant was that, like, this thing was bigger than the Blockbuster.
Oh, it's huge.
It was huge.
It was a giant store. It was comparable. You got free popcorn there.
Yeah, you got free popcorn.
It was a little bit bigger, I think.
During the week, it was like rent one, get one free. That was before Blockbuster. Blockbuster wasn't doing that. That came later, towards the end.
Yeah.
And Blockbuster still managed to beat it out. And then we got Hollywood Video, which I had the pleasure of working at for like 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months, rented 48 movies. It's pretty good.
Did you get fired?
No. I wanted to go to Albany, to go hang out at one of the schools. And
you're like, fuck,
I was like, I go to work.
Wasn't your boss with some woman?
And you checked out so I worked for this woman who managed to be a manager at every fucking corporate place you can think of, from the Burger King to the Dunkin' Donuts, the Hollywood Video, Quick Check of all fucking places.
Didn't you check out what she used to rent?
Oh yeah, the best part of the job was that you could look up what people were renting. So we sat around, we looked up what our manager was renting at the time, and she was renting all of the softcore porn.
That's right, folks. There is no hardcore porn
at Hollywood Video. No,
Blockbuster.
You got a movie called Kama Sutra, but
that's about it. And
that's it. And this was a real shitty time in video rental stores, where you would get probably an entire bookshelf worth of one movie, sometimes two.
Oh yeah, Home Alone comes out.
I'll tell you. I'll give you an example.
I remember Home Alone.
I think there was a good.
There must have been 100 copies of the damn store.
But
it came out.
I remember Hollywood Video at the time. It was right around the time 8 Mile came out.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a good 10 feet of 8 Mile.
Is that 98?
No, 8 Mile came out 2000s, man. This is 2004.
My memory must have
or 2003, man.
Are you still there then?
Yeah. I was still in school.
Okay.
I was attending one of the fucking 9 or 10 colleges I decided to go to.
You should have a doctor's degree.
I know. I've got a degree. It qualifies me to do nothing. Thank you, America. Hopefully one of these assholes fixes this problem.
Oh, let's not go into that.
No, I can't talk specifics because I don't know anything.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, hopefully one of these idiots
these are the 2 worst people I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, they're terrible.
And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Embarrassment to the U.S.
All right, where are we going next?
I don't know, man. We're just
shooting.
Oh well, you want to talk about the NX?
Sure.
The Switch.
As of this broadcast, the commercial came out this morning for the NX Switch, and I gotta say, and we are of age to be like, okay, the Nintendo generation.
Yeah.
Which I like better than Millennial or Generation X. I don't know where we fall exactly. I'm going to call us Nintendo generation, but it looked really cool. I got to give Nintendo credit. The last few years, they've always been innovative, trying different things. I mean, the Wii and then the Wii U, and it's like they just didn't get it too correct. I mean, the Wii has been it's a very casual system, and the Wii U, they improved, and still it's kind of a casual system, and that's like the hardcore gamers, as people like to say. This system, I don't know if it's not exactly that going in that direction. It's going in that direction, excuse me, but it is not. It's less of a casual system, I should say. It looks really cool though.
It
portable.
Looks. I mean, people look at the one thing that Nintendo has managed to do extremely well. They are the king of the handheld, and it's not. It's not a matter of how powerful their handheld is. They make a quality handheld. I mean, even going back to the Game Boy. I have a.
I had a Game Boy too.
The thing is, I'm not a fan of handhelds. I don't even like them. I have a DS. And I don't like it.
I had a Game Boy. I had a DS, the original DS.
I've got the 2DS.
But it's not for me. But I'm not 12 years old either. Because I'd rather just play a game.
I'm not in the car with my head when I don't want to be.
Yes, I'm saying. Yeah.
Basically. But I'm in charge of my car rides.
If you've seen the commercial, I'm sure you have. If you're listening to this, you're probably into that kind of stuff anyway. But it's very portable for a whole system, which is really cool. It has it looked good. I mean, they showed it. I think it at least has. It might be on par or close to PS4 and a new Xbox.
It looks like you're getting a home console on the go. Better than the fucking Nomad, because we all know how that was.
It doesn't look like it has motion controls at all.
Oh, thank God. No more of that.
Yeah. No, those have their...
They have their place, but I'm not a fucking 10-year-old.
I want to just sit on my couch and with my thumbs and... Yeah. Thank God. Yeah. Thank God. I have Skyward Sword I've been playing, and I still haven't even finished it because I don't have any damn time these days. But holy shit. Like, it was kind of cool after you get used to it, and I'm making the jerking off motion swing for some reason.
Because everybody can see that.
Yeah. But holy shit, it's annoying sometimes because you can't do exactly what you want. Like, there's so many times I fucked up a little bit because of it, and it's just a pain in the ass. It just wasn't enough satisfactory. Like, I get to swing the sword and you can put the shield out, but I don't know. I'm just a controller guy, and that's what I want. Especially at least the option. I mean, just the option to have the controller, like what they had with the previous Zelda.
On the GameCube.
On the GameCube and the Wii. It was released on both, and I made
sure.
Twilight, yes. Yeah. And I made sure that I bought the GameCube version because I knew I could use the controller.
Yeah.
And I had a good time.
I've tried to get that
game.
I've tried to get that version. I just don't want to pay the $50 for it. For a GameCube game,
It's still $50.
You know what though? Things have just changed so much to where like it used to be when a system was obsolete, the games were worthless.
It's supposed to go down, but the game is supposed to go down even when the system was out.
Because of YouTube and fucking eBay and podcasts, like shit is just worth a lot more. I remember going to flea markets and Nintendo games were literally $1, if not less. People were trying to give them away. Nobody wanted them.
They used to be nothing. 50 cents $1, and that's for like almost everything.
Yeah.
It was 50 cents, $2. Hell, garage sale, they're all.
I didn't really.
All for
honestly, I wasn't paying attention. I had no idea this stuff was going up in value.
It's
absolutely
hindsight, no Captain Hindsight. It'd be great to be able to.
I mean, all I remembered was going to flea markets, and it was just sitting there, and I kept saying to myself, like, oh, I should get this, but you know what? My Nintendo's a pain in the ass to get running.
That's the problem.
That's
what you're thinking in your head.
So I was like, but you know what? My Super Nintendo that works every time. So, you go out, you rebuy a bunch of shit, because it's real cheap right about now.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear about the Wii, The Wii's around the corner, and you're going to be able to download these games. And I don't have to worry about this shit anymore.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So I tuck it in an attic. I stop buying everything. The virtual console ends up shitting the bed, or not being what I wanted it to be.
I thought of it differently. I thought it was going to be a touch different. I thought, like, and this is maybe a little too wild.
There's no Contra. There's Super C.
No Contra?
There's Super C, but no Contra.
Why is Konami not put this game out? I think it's on very limited release. Other than I think there is an Xbox version I've heard, and I'm not positive. But why isn't it on the Virtual Console? Why isn't it anywhere? But I can go buy it on the cart, the original cart.
I bought the cart probably 6 months ago. Mm-hmm. For $30, and to be honest with you, I thought that was a deal. Like, I figured, all right.
But they sold millions of them. It's only because it's sought after.
But it was a $30 game, right? But go now and look at it. I see it in stores now for $50.
Really?
It was 36 months ago.
It jumped up. It jumped $20. It's just sought after. It's an awesome game. Yeah. It's so replayable.
There's nothing more frustrating than have to go out and rebuy shit that you owned.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing more frustrating with that. And as a result, I've gone out and I've purchased like 95 fucking Nintendo games. And I'm an idiot. And Sega Saturn. I'm importing Sega Saturn games. I am completely a dork. If I start playing D&D, shoot me in the fucking face.
Oh, come on. D&D's fine.
It seems like a fun game, but I don't know if I could do it.
It's a lot of
time. Not that I'm better than somebody.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Imagination, right?
No, I don't even know how to play it, man. I'm basing my D&D knowledge off of Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Okay. I've never played. I played, you know what? Me and my friend used to play, like, not Dungeons and Dragons, but there's, like, it was a board game that was like it. Dragonfire, maybe it was called. It had a video. We played it for, like, a summer. And what we ended up doing, it was very complicated, but it had pieces. Like, it had a board with rooms, and you could put tables, and you had the monsters and your characters and stuff like that. And we ended up we had other boards from other, like, fantasy type games, and we used to just combine all the boards and make, like, 3 or 4 boards, and one person would kind of, like, make the rules like this, but it was no D&D. It was just kind of just off the top of your head. So it was 3 of us. It was me and 2 other guys, and it was fun for a while, and it kind of just ran its course. But it was not D&D. We just kind of made up our own thing. Yeah. That's it. We used some of the guides for the, you know, it had a lot of good pieces like trolls and dragons and lots of monsters and stuff. And it was interesting. And it's made up our own little rules. But
I don't
really know the rules. It's all about that. You kind of, the Dungeon Master makes up kind of like, oh, you know, there's a tree, you're in a forest, and someone will go, okay, there was no rolling of dice to see what you could do. It was very, you know, very raw, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just so did you guys, like, moving along, did you guys get into Pogs later on? Were you playing Pogs?
I do remember a few of my friends that I was hanging out at the time were playing Pogs. I did not get into Pogs. I thought it was the stupidest game.
I remember
an old game. I go back to the 50s.
I remember this team in Little League that was so fucking bad that, like, they had the worst record, and this the coach of the team was, like, paying them for, like, any type of success that they would have.
Give them Pogs if they, like, just
you hit a double, you're getting some Pogs.
It's pretty cool. I mean,
they won probably 2 games that season. So that was a real shitty Pogs. Game of Pogs. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I had Elf Pogs.
You had Elf Pogs? Yep. So should we title this episode Pogs?
No.
The Pog community is waiting for a Pog podcast.
Do people still play Pog?
I'm sure somebody does. There's that guy
and
that's
playing. I did not play.
I'm still playing Super Mario Brothers. Somebody's playing Pogs.
It's true. I remember my friend trying to, get me into it. And you had to get a slammer. I don't know if you know what those words.
I know what a slammer is.
Was there another name for it too?
I have no idea.
Anyway, and you have like some giant metal like submarine or something.
I thought it was just like a heavy.
And you had to flip,
like a 50-cent piece.
You just gotta flip them over and like, it was basically a gambling game.
We have talked about Pogs for 2 minutes, and I feel awful about it.
I know nothing about Pogs.
No, but we're talking about it. Let's move along. How about we wrap up the movie we were supposed to talk about?
We talked about it.
Yeah, but we didn't. All right, well, if you had to rate this movie, what would you give?
I guess it's not bad. The best parts are the kills. He does a good job.
I think it's interesting.
It's interesting enough. I give about a 6.5 out of 10.
We're going 6.5 out of 10. We're going out of 10.
It's worth a watch.
Oh, I think it's interesting.
You probably can't watch it on any streaming.
No, I'm not sure. I bought it 2 years ago.
Which I kind of like.
Yeah.
You have to buy this.
Yeah.
You have to put a purchase down, damn it.
But you know what, though? You should, because you know what, man? That's the only way movies like that are going to get released, is somebody's going to pay for it.
Yeah.
What's cool about it, the Blu-ray release that I got from Blue Underground, is you get a short of a proposed sequel that they use as trying to promote it.
That, yeah.
It's called Mr. Robbie, and it's pretty cool. It's basically what ends up happening. The story is that there's a children's show, TV show host who goes around killing parents who are abusive to their children. So, and he appears to be a clown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's worth checking out. I think it's a good movie. I give it a 6 out of 10.
The actor ended up passing. That was in '85.
The remake or the sequel was in.
And it looks like I guess they made this just to try to sell it to producers.
As far as I know, because he wasn't married to the mob.
He passed away in '89. Mm-hmm. And considering there was there's so many movies in the '80s, like slasher movies, and to the little video trying to sell this film. I don't know how no one didn't try to make it.
At least to rewrite it. He doesn't have to be in it.
Yeah,
it makes no sense. He got ripped apart at the end of the movie.
It's like, why didn't no one jump on that? I mean, there's so many bad movies. And this, considering it's coming from the original, so you know there was going to be some gruesome kills. It had, did have, some teeth to it. And I'm sure back then people knew about this movie. Like horror fans.
This is a movie that definitely ran. This movie ran on 42nd Street, definitely. This was a Times Square Grindhouse Theater movie.
Oh yeah, it had to be. I mean, sure, it's not too long.
I can't. I recommend it, man. I watch the amount of shit I've seen. This is definitely one of the better.
No, it's not bad.
Movies.
For that kind of movie.
I mean, even if you want to take it back to some of the movies we fucking reviewed, I mean,
we're watching it and we're doing kind of the same thing. We're making comments about it as we go, and there's nothing coming up like. I'm not,
I had nothing bad to say about it.
Yes, nothing ridiculous. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
had a nice catchy tune in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Doo-doo.
Is it Uptown?
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I was like, show me.
That's when the girls are modeling.
Yeah, it's nice because everybody's a photographer and a model. And
the ending is pretty good.
Yeah.
Because he has his room full with he takes his victim's
let's talk about it.
Scalp, and he has a mannequin, and so he dresses her up as that mannequin, puts the scalp on, and they're all like just sitting in his room,
hanging out. It's a tea party.
It's a nice little. He has a beautiful room, I want a room with mannequins. A nice dinner party. Friends would love
mannequins with scalps and blood.
Yes.
All over them.
Bloody mannequins.
One in particular with handcuffs.
So they come alive.
We should probably rename this podcast to the All Over the Place podcast because we are making no fucking sense. If you are still tuning in, send me an email address. I will send you like a bag of popcorn.
Should we stand one topic at a time?
I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. I'm just a guy talking into a microphone. If somebody's listening, great.
He is our video engineer. Here.
Apparently, I'm trying to figure out how to actually do this.
Yeah, we're learning by the minute here.
Yep. Yeah.
Maybe next time I'll try to keep everything in one set. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this. We talk about this.
We have no idea what we're doing. We're just fucking some dudes that were born in the early '80s, talking about shit that nobody cares about.
Not many people care about this stuff.
Nobody cares about this stuff.
How
many people do you know?
Internet people care about it, but I have never met anyone. Other than you. Who cares about it?
Nobody cares about it. I'm trying. We were at the cabin last week, and I tried to watch Sleepaway Camp. I'm getting shunned.
The other guys just didn't want.
Missing out on fucking
They want to be
girl
scared.
with a dick. Totally missing out on that.
Spoiled that movie for everybody.
I don't care. Did I? You think there's somebody that was like interested in that, and I killed it?
30-year-old movie just.
Man, I'm sorry.
It just gives it all away.
You know what? Why don't you go and watch the Last American Virgin? I promise you, it's a happy ending.
We'll talk about that another time.
Oh, we're doing that. Love that movie.
Let's not waste all our...
Dude, you know what's the best? I work with a guy...
Bolt in the chamber.
I work with a guy that knows that one of the guys in the movie. I think that's great.
Oh, Big Al?
Big Apple.
Big Apple?
Yeah.
We call him Big Al.
Yeah, if you ever want to... we're definitely going to have to talk about this movie. I'm going to just stop right now because I enjoy that one a lot.
No, it's
the soundtrack is worth a lot, man, on vinyl.
Oh, it's good. It's all right. That's probably the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We wrapping this up then?
I don't know.
I don't know what else we're going.
We could do another 15 minutes. I don't know.
All right. I mean, hey, you could do that.
Yeah. Talk about something.
We don't know what we're doing.
Well, at some point we're going to probably upload these videos to YouTube.
Various places.
Mostly clips of things that are actually probably good. So if we can get 2 seconds of a bright spot, it'll be on YouTube.
Well, hopefully we'll have a video camera here at one point. I'm sure you're listening. Obviously, you know there isn't.
No, there's no video camera. I did not charge it. I also don't know how to edit it.
We got to get the kinks out.
Bigger issue than not charging it.
We are not former film students like most YouTubers.
No. I just took like 4 film classes in college.
Or 15-year-old
15-year-old
kids who just know how to work everything.
No.
Well, most of them do vlogs. And
I was a hot shot back in 1987, hooking up my Nintendo. My dad doesn't know what the hell's going on.
Most of these kids, they just, all they do is use the camera on the computer, and they do vlogs, and they make millions of dollars. And they're just like...
Millions?
Maybe not millions.
Okay.
But, we got PewDiePie.
Well, but, what if you just offended a listener?
I don't give a fuck.
All right, you heard him.
I don't care.
Okay.
PC.
Ladies and gentlemen, you were listening to the very last episode of the Video Rangers podcast.
Oh, we tell our viewers to go fuck themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you heard it here first.
We're 1997 Eminem.
Yeah.
Or is that 98? I don't know.
You know what? I used to really hate that he just stick his middle fingers up in the air, and that'd be like him giving the piece like, fuck you. Fuck you,
little finger.
And I'm like, what the fuck? That little symbol now is losing all meaning if you're doing that. Like, fuck you. Fuck you.
Hitting the table. Can't find a beer. 1 second. There we go. Do you need one?
Yeah, I do.
There you go. We also drink on the podcast.
We'll try. Try.
Oh.
We will.
We're inappropriate.
It's the old liquid courage, right?
Oh, yeah. Roller Rock.
Yeah, we're blue-collar guys. We drink blue-collar beer.
Yeah.
Nah, we drink a lot of crap.
And we watch Blu-rays.
I drink a lot of...
All right.
Nah, never mind. All right.
All right. So, how's your Raspberry Pi going?
I have not... And he's talking about Raspberry Pi, Retro Pi. I bought all the ingredients to make one. And
how much sugar does it?
I have not started it yet. And if you don't know...
I can see the box.
Yeah,
I saw your controller. I touched it.
If you don't know what a Retro Pi is or a Raspberry Pi, it's basically just a small motherboard with a few components. It's nothing serious, but if you know what you're doing, you can basically you make it into an emulator and play basically all your classic video games on it. Thousands of games. I do not have much experience in it. I do have guides. I've been putting it off building it because I don't want to get... I kind of afraid I'm going to get stuck in the middle of it. I really want one. We and Mike have been talking about this for probably at least a year, trying to build one or trying to purchase one built, which is impossible.
Yeah. If you haven't figured out, we don't know how to do anything. We're giant man children who have no skills. None. I did learn how to change my spark plugs.
Oh, okay.
But I don't own that car anymore, so I'm sure this one's a little different.
It's frightening being an adult, isn't it? It's frightening.
Yeah. Luckily, I just I outsource. I outsource a lot.
But the only thing I have done is I have screwed in the motherboard to the case, which isn't necessary for every build. But the guide I am reading, I did that and he recommended it, so I did that, and I read a few forums, but I either haven't had the time and I've been possibly bullshitting a little bit. I'm a procrastinator. It's the worst, like one of the worst things. But I gotta get it done. I gotta put it together. Supposedly, someone was saying, "Oh, you can be playing games in 45 minutes." I doubt that I will be playing games in 45 minutes when I do start it. It will happen eventually. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow. I'm hoping to build it because I do after some shit I gotta get done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do it before I gotta go. I am on vacation personally, so I gotta go back to shitty work soon.
And hopefully you get it going because there's I have a laundry list of things that I've always wanted to get to. One of them is Snatcher on the Sega CD.
Who would want every game, like 3,000 games for $100?
It's great because all this stuff. I didn't own a TurboGrafx. I didn't know anybody that owned one.
It's just really cool.
I have a bunch of them on my Wii Virtual Console.
Yeah, I've got several games there too.
Do you have, what do you got? I've got a couple, and one was real shitty.
I've got games on both the Wii U and the Wii.
Yeah.
I didn't own a Super Nintendo, so I made sure I got two essentials: was Super Mario World and Super Metroid. I bought Castlevania games, other than Castlevania 2, because I didn't want to put up with the bullshit of that.
It's the bastard child.
It's it's not for everyone. So I got the first one, I got the third one, and I got the Super Nintendo Castlevania 4 one, which is really good. Some classics like Ice Climber, and a few of those, but I've stuck. I don't have a ton. I mean, I got probably altogether about 10 games, give or take.
I probably have about 7 TurboGrafx games.
You were buying a lot when
I was buying a lot, man.
You bought a bunch.
Yeah. I have a lot.
Not all of them are any good, though.
No, but Bloody Wolf is pretty good.
Yeah.
China Warrior sucks ass.
There's a few you had it.
Graphics are great. Games.
I mean, they're classic games, so, but still.
I have all 3 bomb games.
A lot of bad games.
Blazing Lasers is pretty good.
Yeah.
That one definitely. I mean, everybody likes that, but that's one of the good ones. Splatterhouse is pretty good. I don't know why I suck at it. Everybody says they can beat it in 40 minutes. I suck. I like the graphics on it, but I fucking suck.
Splatterhouse. It looks just like Jason. They totally took. I don't know how they'd sue him. I mean, they wanted to sue when they made Donkey Kong, King Kong people. The guy looked just like Jason.
Donkey, you know what though? But King Kong didn't throw barrels. It's ridiculous. Yeah. He's at the top of a tower, but I mean, that's He's
got a white woman with him.
He's got a. She was pinkish, depending on what system you're playing. You know what's funny is that the very first system I owned it wasn't even mine, it was my parents, but it was the ColecoVision. We only had 2 games. Mm-hmm. And one of them was Donkey Kong, which I remember looking good, but being very difficult. Because you had that weird. I'm sure you've seen it. It
was very different.
It's a weird controller. It's got the knob, but then it's got like a button. You've seen it.
I had it on television.
Yeah,
it's a little different.
It's similar though. That
I had the button.
As far as the pad goes, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I had the Smurf game, and that was it. Mm-hmm. I did not own an Atari.
We had it on television. And they must have been cheap. We had so many games. There's no way my dad would have bought all those games.
Even when I go to...
We had so many.
I go to flea markets now and television is cheap with the box.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I mean, in a television, it's cheaper than the 32X, and that's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I was going to say that. Like that word.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. So, we got about 54 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not bad. We didn't think we were getting 5 minutes.
I didn't think we were going to go this far.
No.
I think we're going to run out of shit to talk about.
I thought so. We kind of did. I mean, if you listen to this mess.
Well, I said...
We're all over the place.
Soon? Like I said, we do not know what we're doing. You can do this, too.
Yeah. Basically, I was like, oh, we'll just talk about a movie. That'll be great. But then you get on here and it's like, all right,
that's the thing. You need a movie to talk about. And this is like a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
So we can't, I can't just break this movie down.
It's no Hamburger, the motion picture.
It's got just boring parts.
I can talk about
there's,
that
it's boring parts. Probably because I'm just, it's not an artsy film.
No, but it was good.
I tried.
It's worth a watch.
He's, descending into madness. You want me to say that? Like,
if
he's
you're
talking to himself. The guy is crazy from the get-go. There's no backstory. There ain't nothing. He's just fucking nuts.
Yeah, but you get these great facial expressions out of him, and what's great about it is like, all right, it's 1980, but this is very much a 70s style movie.
Yeah, where are they filming? Like we already said, New York City. Everything looks great. It's dirty. It's
if you're not from the East Coast, you have no idea what New York was compared to now.
1970s New York City was like the dirtiest place on earth. It looks like trash. Times Square is filled with, Starbucks and all these, Disney store and all places like that. Those were all jizz spots and porno stores and gun stores and liquor stores probably, and all these disgusting places. And it always bothers my mind. I went down there a few years ago and it's like seeing me go, it looks really nice down here.
Yeah, it's different. It's totally different.
Maybe like, Billie Jean over there, she was murdered on that sewer grate over there next to the Disney store. So-and-so was just it's a beautiful place now, and it used to be like just horrid.
I mean, even in 1990, they were making movies like Frankenhooker that are shot in Times Square. That's how far we've come. Because fucking, we got Mayor Giuliani.
He's, he just cleaned it up.
He cleaned it up.
He cleaned it all up.
Cleaned it up. Because one day I'll be mayor. And I'm going to clean up this town.
Yeah, I think he just secretly murdered all the homeless people.
Yeah, they're up here now.
They're somewhere.
Yeah,
they moved them across the country.
They're at the entrance of fucking 84, taking my money, standing in front of Walmart.
Oh Lord, isn't that terrible?
Oh God.
Good homeless people in my
Made me feel bad because I'm just like trying, I'm at the light and I'm just looking forward and I'm trying not to make eye contact because I know if I do, I'm emptying my wallet out.
Those people are fake. They're not really homeless.
How do you know?
I've seen a young.
This guy had
I've seen
ripped
a young
jeans.
girl. I've seen two kids, like a girl and a guy, and like there's no fucking way.
What if they are though?
Homeless.
Are you gonna feel bad?
No, I'm not, because they're still bums. Go get a fucking job. You're gonna beg for money on the highway. And it's like you're like 20-something years old.
Believe it or not, folks, he does run a charity. He's actually really involved with the community.
Oh yeah, I love my recreation sports.
Yeah,
I gotta get the kids moving. I gotta get them. I gotta make sure these kids can go.
Get them mobile.
My traveling team can go.
You want to eat McDonald's? That's fine, but you're running there and back.
I love kids. I love them.
How much do you?
Sometimes I grab them by the pussy.
Oh my God! Wow. And on that note, thank you everyone for listening. Please remember to rate this podcast. That way maybe somebody else will
feedback. You like it, you hate
it. Yeah, find us on Facebook, Video Rangers Podcast. And feel free to tell me that this is absolute shit, because I'm pretty sure it is. Not positive on it. Taking a guess.
And you drink shitty beer.
I like Rolling Rock, man.
It's alright.
It's good enough.
It's drinkable.
What else are we going to drink?
I don't know.
I don't want to get all fancy.
You brought it, so I'm drinking it.
Well, we had leftover from the cabin trip. Okay, we're approaching an hour. We got to end this, right?
All right, yeah.
About an hour.
We'll try an hour.
If somebody even listens an hour, I'll be shocked.
No one's going to listen to the whole thing.
If somebody would request 2 hours, I'd be even more shocked. All right, let's just...
All right, thank you so much. If you are still here, we appreciate it.
Yep.
We're doing our best.
Apologizing.
Please just listen.
All right.
Oh, I almost said, yeah, okay. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it. We've stumbled.
Okay, I got to
remember,
really
if you've seen a ghost or spook or anything else, we're ready to believe you.
Yes, that's it. Smile. Come on, ladies. It's looking good. Closer.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first Video Rangers podcast. I got nothing.
Yes, that's it. Smile. Come on, ladies. It's looking good. Closer.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first Video Rangers podcast. I got nothing.